guys, this is Ruhi, and today we are going to work on our manifestation and put that on a dream board / vision board. Now, what is the difference between a dream board and a vision board? Well, some people would say a dream board is almost like a bucket list of what you want to achieve towards the end of your life. You know, you've got a bucket list, whereas a vision board is more immediate goals that you'd like to achieve. I personally think of a dream board / vision board as the same thing. I believe in living your day to its fullest every day and being grateful for what you have in the immediate moment. Don't put off what you can do today and enjoy today for tomorrow. So with that being said, I believe that you need to manifest your vision board, and that's what we're going to do in this video today. The big thing is a lot of people confuse manifesting with wishing or hoping for, and unfortunately those wishing and hoping for are not manifesting your dreams or your desires. You see, what manifestation is when you put your mind, body, and soul into something, and you can actually visualize what it is that you want to achieve and what it is that you want to essentially do and your goals. So what I like to do is, for my team members, I like to have these sessions where we really go back to the basics. It's like an arts and crafts project where we get big bulletin boards or Bristol boards, and we will put together our goals for the upcoming year or the next 5 years. And essentially what it is you are manifesting what you want. You are visualizing and you're putting these things on a board, so you're not constantly obsessing over, things that you may want to purchase or things that you may want to do for your family. You are essentially putting it out there so that your mind and your body can visualize and perceive these things. One of my favorite quotes is, "What the mind can perceive, it can achieve." So essentially, you're putting something out there in the universe where you can feel it, you can touch it. It's so real that you are manifesting it. And let me tell you, I've had times in my life where I have gotten very good at manifesting. I would go through magazines for, home furniture that I could not dream of affording. And I would just kind of go through the pages and corner the pages or put little tabs in the pages for things that I was, thinking that I would like to put this in my home when I have a home, or when I have enough money, I'm going to get this and this and this. And it's so funny because about a year ago, I went through my office as I was starting our real estate company, and I was going through these old magazines, and it was like pictures of what was in my living room. I'd forgotten that I'd even actually gone and dog-eared the pages, but I had manifested those things that I wanted. I manifested places I've gone to by essentially reading books on, Turkey or Germany, or, going and visiting Neuschwanstein, which is the Disney castle in Germany. And so all of these things, I've seen them and I've watched videos and I've read books on them, and I end up going to visit those places. And I go back and I go, wow, I already had this book. Oh, I already looked at this. And the reason I did that was because these were things that I was already manifesting. I am used to creating dream boards and goal boards and things where I can literally take things and put them on a board. And then I go back, and when I go back and look at them, 6 months from now or a year from now, and look to see if I've achieved those manifestations, it's scary because most of the time I've achieved those plus things I may have manifested years ago. One of the things I always tell my clients is imagine your real estate signs on, the streets that you're either farming or you're hoping to have listings on. Or if you're looking to get a job in a certain career, you are visualizing and you're imagining doing that job and you're manifesting it. The power of manifesting and visualizing so that your mind and your body and your spirit can feel it almost as if it's real ends up where you create that manifestation to come true. You're mentally training and preparing to achieve your hopes and dreams. You see, your brain doesn't know the difference between something that you're perceiving or imagining versus reality. And once your brain can understand it and perceive it, you are so much closer to manifesting those wishes and those dreams. I don't know if many of you have read the book, The Secret. Essentially, decades ago was exactly that. It's the power of being able to use your mind to will and almost magnetize and have it where you can literally hone in and focus on what you want and manifest it to achieve it. And all these words around me, you're feeling it, you're focusing on it, you're resonating with it, you're essentially thinking it, dreaming it, feeling it, touching it. You're using all your faculties to make it real. And you can go back and think about things that you may have manifested. It's very interesting because your mind is so powerful. And I think as a human species, we don't give it the power that it has, and we don't use it to its fullest ability. You see, your mind is capable of, for instance, I'll give you an example. I am looking at a certain car and I am on a wait list for this car. And now I'm kind of like, oh, do I still want this car? Do I not want this car? Well, now guess what happens? Every time I go on the freeway or out, I see this car and I am like continuously looking at it in every angle because my mind, my reticular activator is thinking about that car almost as if we already have it. So your mind is very powerful. And that's why when we discuss things in some previous videos about business planning and setting roadmaps and positive affirmations, these are all things that help you in your manifestation process as well. So essentially, it's all about what's up here in your mindset and all about what you're thinking, positive thoughts, positive energy. And you will find that anytime in life that when you are thinking positive and you are hopeful that something is going to happen, it's 99.9% of times you have already manifested it. You've already kind of gone through the motions of having that thing or having that experience, whatever it is. So, here's another study that I thought was so interesting. People who believe that they are lucky end up being lucky. And is it just because something happens? No, it's because you attract positive energy to yourself. And those who think that they are unlucky, guess what happens? They do become unlucky because they are attracting negative energy to themselves. The same thing about, creating relationships. If you're thinking about the perfect friend, I want someone who's got my back. I want someone who's going to, understand me. I want someone, you're essentially manifesting those things. And those things do come true if you put the more energy and more thought and more detail you put into it. I promise you, you will get the results of what you are trying to achieve. Some people, if you're very good at, or you've been using manifestation in the past, or you're good and you've been practicing, positive thoughts, positive energy, you don't necessarily need a vision board. But if you're someone who's getting new and you're, new at manifestations and creating that energy, then creating a dream board, whether you do it on your cell phone or you do it on another board that you can have somewhere in your office, or you put it in your agenda, whatever it is, it's extremely powerful. We will do a video on putting those things together, but just kind of a brief idea of how to create that vision board, that dream board, is what I do is I look at the 5 areas of my life that I want to improve. My 5 things are faith, family, friends, finance, and fitness. And so what I like to do on my dream board is have something in each of those categories. So as far as faith, something spiritual, something that's going to give me, peace of mind, whether it's my Friday gratitude day where I go and I do some volunteer work or give charity, or it's something like with my family, like going on a vacation somewhere or an experience somewhere. Something with my friends, being able to celebrate my friends, having a thank you party for my friends, or having a girls' trip. For my fitness, it's, hey, I want to be able to do 10,000 steps a day for the next year, or intermittent fasting, or whatever it is that I want to do in my fitness. And then as far as finance, you have certain goals. Hey, I want to pay this off, or I want to do this. So whatever those goals are, try to put them on your vision board, on your dream board, and manifest them. Think about what you are going to do to achieve those goals and put them in action. The more detail you can get with it, the more you can convince your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you can actually imagine and, doing those things, the more likely that those things are going to happen. I hope you liked this video and the content that you've heard today. Please be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on our next video. Thanks. Bye for now.